I'm Ramesh Loganathan. I run the software labs, the product labs for Progress Software here in Hyderabad. I mean, the seminar, as you know, is about strategy, kind of strategy simplified. That's the basic theme for the masterclass seminar. So I guess like there are going to be a bunch of leaders from the industry here in AP. They're going to be sharing some perspective and views on how strategy can be managed in the whole business. Primarily, I mean, we come from the software, most of us, but though the panelists are from other businesses, in terms of how strategy can be managed, that's the focus for the whole event. So I'm joining also as one of the speakers and the panelists. I'm going to be talking about, or rather sharing my experiences in terms of how strategy can be executed. Which is very relevant for what we do here. While we do participate in the strategy planning, but the execution is a very, very key part of any kind of successful strategy. That's what I'm going to be sharing my insights about. I think in business is one thing, and as professionals running organizations is something else. So my personal experiences is more as professionals running organizations. I don't think there are any simple formulas. I guess being very, very aligned with what the organization is trying to do in terms of organization's goals and objectives, being very, very aware of it and map what the person's role and responsibility is to the broader goals of the organization. I think it's a very, very key part. Often it gets lost out because like if any group, or like in our case, if our Hyderabad operations is not fully aligned with what we're trying to do as a company, then we are going to be kind of going in a different direction and the company is going in some other direction. So we're not going to be effectively contributing, and it's going to be counterproductive, which is true for any successful professional. They have to make sure they understand and relate what they are doing within their organizations as a leader to what the broader company objectives are. Make sure it's aligned. I don't believe this is a student thing. It's more for people that run organizations, either as entrepreneurs or even as professionals leading large organizations or like companies. I think it's more targeted towards them, and it's more about the focus being on strategy. I think for anyone to be successful, making sure they understand the strategy. First thing, coming up with what the strategy should be for their groups, make sure that fits in with some broader strategy, either for the company or from an overall business standpoint. Somehow map what the strategy for that group, map it with the broader company strategy when you arrive at the strategy, and then figure out how to execute and the executing strategy. Those are key elements for any successful professionals or leaders, especially in organizations that are growing. And I think the seminar is focusing on that, which is something very relevant to us as an industry in general, specifically software industry.